We've got a handbook here. Does that normally stay there?
Oh yeah, that lives there. Yeah,
That's fine.
Yes, it's a requirement to have the handbook in here.
I noticed you sell those as well. They have them.
No, they're free on the internet.
They're free, are they?
Yeah, you go to the Robinson website and you can download them.
Right. My wife, she just has the use of school's printer. It's quite handy.
Okay.
Before we start, actually, can we just go through this chart again?
Yeah.
So this is the temperature we're looking for. So we look at today's.
Going to be around 0.
Is it? Yeah, it's very low, isn't it?
Yeah.
So and
So
the altitude.
it's based on pressure altitude.
Yeah.
So I mean, technically speaking, if you stick pressure altitude in there, that's 1013, which today is giving us a minus
Level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to use 0.
Okay. So 0 is
Yeah,
the.
because
Nice.
it doesn't go below 0
Fine.
on
So
the graph.
but looking for 0, 0. So looking at 24 point. Well, 24.
Yeah, 24
and
inches
that's it.
So that's our maximum continuous power.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, our maximum 5-minute takeoff
5
rating.
minute, and the maximum power
And
is
then you
23.
take off 1 inch, so
Yeah, so
23 is our
23.
maximum continuous.
Got you. So you use that first, so the altitude, and then you go up.
Yeah.
The temperatures. Okay,
Yeah.
fine, makes sense. So I sort of rushed through it last time. I thought I didn't really know what I was doing, but
That's fine.
it always seems to be 23, 24
Yeah,
is the answer.
because
Pretty
it's
much
going to
in
be
this.
roughly that, because the
Not
UK,
altitude or anything. Yeah.
same altitude, same air.
Yeah.
We don't have extreme weather.
Okay. So seatbelts fastened.
Yep.
Check. Fuel shut-off valve is in on position. Cyclic collective friction off. I should be doing this one-handed, isn't I? So I'll just check that forward. Forward's off, isn't it?
Before it's off, yeah.
Forward's off. And I need to centre this and turn it off. Okay. Cyclic collective pedals free for travel, so excuse me. So the cyclic's fine. The collective very free to maximum. Okay. Throttle full travel free. Check. Collective full down friction on. Full down friction on now. Cyclic neutral friction on. So neutral about there. Pedals neutral. Okay. Rotor brake disengaged. Check. Circuit breakers in. Which ones am I looking at there? Is
Those
this?
could be out because they don't need to be for night flying. Everything else should be in,
Okay.
except for those two on the end.
So in's down, yeah, fine.
In is down, yeah.
Carb heat off. Check.
Pull it out and push it in, just check the travel of it, that it moves
Yeah.
freely.
That seems fine.
You don't want to find it's jammed.
Mixture full rich. So push that down.
Yeah.
Take the guard off first. Pull down. Guard on. Landing light off.
Yeah.
Check. Avionics switch if installed off.
Not
To have it. Clutch disengaged. Check. Altimeter set. We have a radio call yet?
Yeah, it'll be around about there-ish for QNH.
QNH.
Because
So
we're just under 100 feet.
3/8 something.
Yeah, it's going to be somewhere around about there.
Okay. So engine start up and run throttle twist for priming. So we've done 2 already.
The mixture wasn't rich at that point. So
Okay, so start again.
yeah,
So
so-
8.
Oh, yeah, because it's cold.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and off again. Battery and strobe. Battery and strobe switch. So master battery on
Yeah.
and strobe on. Area clear.
Clear mine.
Clear mine. Ignition switch start then both.
You can do it with your right hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold this here now.
Yeah. So your left hand's on the throttle.
So from
That
now on,
sort of set stable there. That's it.
okay. There we go. Clear again.
Yeah.
again. More throttling.
Times. Try it again.
Cold day, eh? Headsets. Okay.
Okay, you alright?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you hear me okay?
Yep,
Yeah,
okay.
excellent.
I've got my mask on, I realised.
That's alright.
Okay, sorry. My coat.
Yeah, that's alright, I'll keep it vented.
Okay.
Put that heater and the blower on.
So, clutch twist engaged, blaze turning, auto switch, auto press switch, avionics, audio alert, test, we haven't got one of those. Wait for clutch lights out, so just waiting for that now. 1 RPM. Am I changing 1 RPM while waiting for the clutch, or?
So yeah, I'm basically just putting the radio on, so we've got that there. So we can't do anything else at the moment because you can't increase the revs until the clutch has gone out. Okay, so we can turn the radio on, we can put the 80s on in the background.
Noise abatement procedures apply. Aerodrome service only, available on 128.
So this will give us what our Q&H is.
Acknowledge receipt of information mic.
Got information mic for starters.
Information mic. Time 1236. Runway is 27. Right-hand circuit. Surface wind 250. 3 knots. Visibility 10 kilometer or more. Overcast 3,000 feet. Temperature +3. Dew point +1. QNH 1040. QFE
1040. QNH, clutch light's gone out. So raising the revs to 75% or 70% slowly.
Noise abatement procedures apply. Aerodrome service only, available on 128.555.
Okay, happy with that.
Yep.
Engine gauge is green, so not quite yet.
No, so
Oil
just
pressure's in the green, temperature's coming up.
probably
and
take
it's in
another
there.
minute just to warm up in these conditions.
Yeah.
3 knots, visibility 10 kilometer or more, overcast 3,000 feet, temperature +3, dew point +1, QNH 1040, QFE 103.
That dew point temperature is at +1. Is that +1 on top of the +3 or at +1?
So that's so you've got temperature and dew point.
Yeah,
So temperature is the outside air temperature,
yeah. Dew point is the
where moisture turns into.
24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, this is Gloucester information. Mike, time 1236. Runway is 27. Right-hand circuit. Surface wind 250.
Okay, looks like we're just about starting to move off the bottom stops now.
Kilometer or more. Overcast 3,000 feet. Temperature +3.
Probably give it a few more revs if we need to, but you happy with 70?
Yep, I'm happy with that now. So yeah, 70, 75. So do your mag check at 75.
Okay, so engine gauges, mag drop at 75%, so 7 seconds. So mag drop going in, so mag drop. So going 2 to the left. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, don't, if you go, yeah, so you went 3 to the left.
Yeah,
So,
the click and then,
yeah, if the engine fails, if you've gone all the way to off,
yeah.
then you should let it go and start all again from scratch. It's not
Okay.
good for the engine. It's always an immediate response that you take it back.
Yeah, but you should
yeah.
just leave it,
Yeah,
especially on the ground.
yeah.
Okay, so
just
again,
there, so go back to 75,
the rev 75.
and then just
Temperature is coming up now.
Yeah, so just
So
two
two
clicks
clicks to the left.
So do it
One,
nice and slowly.
two,
1
drop,
1000, 2 1000,
1000, and back.
and back to base.
Now one click to the left.
Yeah.
Looking at revs to build, and then drop again. 1000, 2000. Fine. Looking for less than 7% max. Yeah. So how often does it ever go below that? Is that a thing that happens quite regularly?
No, if it goes below 7%, then we shut down and
Can't fly.
can't fly. Yeah, so it means we've got a man problem.
Yeah.
The engine usually runs a bit rough as well. It sounds a bit odd.
No, that's it. Yeah.
And height restrictions.
Okay, carpet rise drop as required, so we're going to increase the carpet
Yep.
to full.
Yep.
Yep, carpet to full.
So we're looking for the increase there,
Increase in
and then
temperature
decrease there.
in revs, which is correct. Carpet down again.
Yeah, don't put it all the way in, about a little bit out. Yeah, about a finger width
About
out.
an inch.
Yep.
Okay.
1040, Golf Fox at least.
Spread clutch check from 75 revs RPM, needle split.
So take your revs to 75 or just below the 80, and then smoothly close the throttle completely.
Okay.
Let them idle. So we want to check that the engine doesn't stall. We want the levs to idle, settle, and then take them back.
Now back up to
Making
70.
sure that at that point the engine's still running.
Okay.
So it's not just needle split, it's engine idle as well.
Right.
Okay, and then you can smoothly wind it back.
Going to 70.
Romeo November Charlie on the Aeros apron, requesting airfield information and taxi for a VFR flight to Cambridge.
Romeo November Charlie, Gloucester Tower, the ATIS is available on 127.
Okay, revs are back, needle split's done, doors, traction,
Roger,
no,
we have information.
closed and latched.
I'm latched.
Latched.
Golf Lima Romeo November Charlie.
Hello Charlie, taxi for Lafayette.
So limit the MAP chart to manifold, we've got that ready, so we know that we're at 0 degrees, we're at pressure at 0 again, so 24 is our continuous power, our max power is 23.
Yep.
Right turn, Golf chance. Golf Charlie Yankee, right turn north, wind.
Cyclic collective friction off, so cyclic
Immediate takeoff.
Yep.
near off,
Immediate takeoff, right turn for north, Golf Charlie.
cool.
Golf Jet Mike.
Electric friction coming off now. That was off actually.
Golf Jet Mike, caution, Golf Tango Mike, your number.
Governor on, increase throttle to 101, so just raise the revs until the governor takes over.
X-ray, when the power steam can hear approach.
Okay, it's being managed by governor now. We want to the warning light out, so lift slightly and then turn off the revs.
Yep.
So lift slightly,
Smoothly just close into 97% because we're looking for that horn sign.
okay, warning's on,
Yeah, then lever back down,
leave back down,
and let the revs
revs
go back.
manifest. Okay, that's all done.
Okay, I have control.
You have control.
Expect lake clearance, traffic is the line to which you ride. Do you require fuel?
Gloucester Helicopter Golf Oscar Juliet Alpha November.
Gloucester Juliet Alpha November, Gloucester Tower, taxi, holding question after the Bowser, taxi for X-ray.
Taxi for holding point X-ray, Golf Alpha November.
And that's after the Bowser.
Behind the Bowser, Golf Alpha November.
Luckily Mike, going around to press 30 turn.
Okay, so collective levers coming up. A little bit of left pedals going in.
Further Mike, prove the traffic now on crosswind is turning northbound.
Okay, into the hover, all our warning lights are out, RPM's top of the green, manifold pressure's on 23 there.
Mike, number 1.
P's and P's are all green, carpet's a little bit on the low side, so you can just adjust that slightly for me. Thank you. Taxiway's clear, Bowser has gone.
Bravo Kilo Charlie, Gloucester Tower, taxi to the box. Taxi hop, stop, Charlie hop. Golf Lima Romeo November Charlie, taxi, holding point Alpha 2, after the Cherokee, right to left.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 2 after the Cherokee, right to left. Golf right.
Holding point X-ray.
Golf Alpha November, cross runway 27, send departure north, clear for takeoff, wind is 220 east 4.
Cross 27 and 100 watts, to the north, clear for takeoff, Golf Alpha November.
Cross to Golf Bravo Alpha Sierra Juliet, holding Alpha 23. Golf Bravo Alpha Sierra Juliet, Gloucester Tower, Roger, hold position. Holding Golf Sierra Juliet.
Gloucester, Gold Trader, Mike X-ray, absence information.
Okay, off parallel to the active runway.
Golf Trader, make X-ray, Gloucester Tower, GNH.
Down slightly, it's nice and efficient now.
Go Mike X-ray, thanks.
Let me know if you suddenly get cold and I can put it back on again.
Will do.
Juliet Mike, lights right downwind runway 27 to left. Golf Trader, Mike, number 2.
Okay, so I'm setting it up in the climb. 60 knots, 23 inches of manifold pressure. Good look out ahead and above. Bring ourselves round. And then I'll hand control to you.
210, that's 3 knots runway 27, clear to Chango.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You have control.
I have control.
Golf Alpha November, QNH 1040, basic service.
QH 1040, basic service, Golf Alpha November.
Student Golf Romeo Bravo, report your position now.
So just bring your speed back to 60 knots. We've slowed down to 40 there. So push forward on the cyclic. And just reduce your power for the moment because we're inside the ATZ now. So push forward to 70 knots to straight level flight.
Gloucester Tower, inbound traffic, point over join is a student Cherokee, Gloucester out. Golf Charlie, Yankee, basic service, inbound traffic Cherokee,
Building 70 knots. Switching, slowing down.
Traffic copy, Golf Charlie. Golf Charlie Yankee, what port your next turning point please?
I'm just going to route direct Gloucester from here and change to Bryce when you're ready.
Hi, Golf Charlie Yankee, Roger, report ending en route to Bryce.
I'll change to Bryce now, Golf Charlie Yankee, bye-bye.
Golf Juliet Mike, wind 220 east 4 knots, runway 27, clear to London.
Little end runway 27, Golf Juliet Mike.
Okay, 70 knots.
Okay, so once we cross over this road in front of us, we're going to start a climb again. We'll climb up to 2,000 feet, maintaining our current heading. Set the compass and DI actually, so be together. So we'll climb up to 2,000 feet, maintaining heading, levelling off at 2,000 feet into straight and level flight.
Runway 27 right hand.
Report descending gas side, runway 7, right hand, Golf Romeo Bravo.
Gotcha, Mike. Left up, Charlie 1, across runway 0136, and I forgot, did you require fuel? Taxi to parking.
Charlie 1, 0436 to Sky Park, A for fuel, please. Golf.
Okay, just clearing the boundary.
Golf Tango Mike, turn downwind.
They're climbing up to 2,000 feet.
Golf Sierra Hotel, Mike India, Ledbury requesting join.
Golf Sierra Hotel, Mike India, Gloucester, Tower, stand by, get back to you.
Standing by, Golf Mike India.
Golf Foxtrot Zulu, Roger, Barwood Point Alpha 2, line of operation runway 27, want to depart before you.
Fire Alpha 2, line up and wait behind the one to park, Golf Foxtrot Zulu.
Golf Tango Mike, reports ready for base, you number 1.
Report ready for base, number 1. Golf Tango Mike.
Golf Sierra Juliet, Ashton as a make man on track to the west. One on dead side, shortly descending is a Cherokee student. Wind is 230 3 knots, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff to the west after noise abatement, Golf Sierra Juliet.
Student Golf Lima Romeo November Charlie, just requesting taxi back to the Aeros apron.
Student Golf number Charlie, taxi to Aeros.
Using the
Student Golf November Charlie.
speeds up and down at the moment.
Yeah.
To keep your details.
So where are your eyes looking?
Student Golf November Charlie.
A bit more further out.
Student Golf Romeo Bravo 2 departing, 1 Cherokee rolling now to the west, and a Eurostar to the south.
Golf Tango Mike, ready for base.
Golf Tango Mike, number 1, report final.
Number 1, report final, Golf Tango Mike.
Golf Foxtrot Zulu, 1 on dead side descending is Cherokee student, and 1 in the climb out, Cherokee on track to the west. Afton is a abatement, left and south, runway 27, clear for takeoff, winds 240 3.
Clear for takeoff 27 and visual with the traffic, Golf Foxtrot Zulu.
Student Golf Romeo Bravo, previously mentioned Eurostar now is rolling southbound, and report your position.
Trying to hit that 60 knot climb rate.
Sorry, is that Golf?
Yep. Look at that.
Affirm.
Golf Romeo Bravo, approximately 2 miles run to the overhead. I'll be descending on the dead side, runway 27 right.
Golf Sierra Hotel Mike India Gloucester Tower pass message.
Golf Sierra Hotel Mike India is from Welshpool to Gloucester, currently 10 miles northwest of Gloucester at a altitude of 2,500 feet.
Golf Sierra question. Golf Sierra Hotel Mike India Gloucester.
Okay, so you've made your 2,000 feet now.
2,000 levelling off.
3643 knots.
A slight reducing power, tipping the nose.
So it's attitude first.
Nose.
So from a climb, attitude, power, trim. It's the same for levelling off, attitude, power, trim, not the other way around.
So going up to 70 knots.
Basic service.
Basic service,
Golf Foxtrot Zulu, basic service, and report passing the bends in the river.
Basic service, Wilco, Golf Foxtrot Zulu. Golf Charlie Delta Mike X-ray, holding Alpha 2, ready for departure.
Golf Charlie Delta Mike X-ray, Gloucester Tower, behind the landing DA42, valve 1 Alpha 2 land bridge, runway 27 behind.
On the DA first.
I want you to hold and maintain 2,000 feet, 75 knots, and the westerly heading that we have.
On the dead side descending is a Cherokee student, runway 27, winds 24 degrees 3 knots, clear touch and go.
Runway 27, clear touch and go. Go, take a line.
Golf Romeo Bravo, 1 on short final is a DA42 in the circuit. Report descending dead side.
Roger, descending dead side, Golf Romeo Bravo.
Golf Tango Mike, go around.
Golf Tango Mike, return.
Okay, when you're comfortable with that, I want you to slow down to 60 knots, maintaining 2,000 feet and your westerly heading.
Mike X-ray, a student Cherokee is on the dead side, descending right turn north from
Okay, slowing down to 60 knots.
24 degrees 3.
Okay, clear immediate takeoff runway 27, Golf Mike X-ray.
Bravo, descending on the dead side, 27 right, Golf Romeo.
Golf Romeo Bravo, roger. Traffic now rolling northbound is a Cherokee. A visual?
I'm visual, Golf Romeo Bravo.
Golf Romeo Bravo, further traffic. Upwind about 1 mile to the west of the airfield is a DA42 in the circuit. Report downwind.
Report to downwind, Golf Romeo Bravo, traffic inside.
Okay, 60 knots.
Gloucester Tower,
Good.
Sierra uniform.
And then I'd like you to return it to 75 knots, still maintaining 2,000 feet and our westerly heading.
Sierra uniform, make a Mike Gloucester taxi.
Okay, building 75.
1040.
Golf Sierra uniform, Echo Mike, taxi Alpha 2 for runway 27 and receipt of November.
November, read back Koenig 1040, please.
Greenwich 1040, Golf Echo Mike. Golf Echo Mike, downwind, touch and go.
Golf Tango Mike, gear number 1 from way 27 for final.
Full final, Golf Echo Mike.
Gloucester Tower 2, Charlie Yankee Foxtrot Romeo, Clifton Aviation, request taxi to RGB.
Last station, Clifton Aviation and taxi to RGB.
Taxi to RGB to Charlie Yankee Foxtrot Romeo. Golf Romeo Bravo, downwind to land, runway 27.
Golf Romeo Bravo, number 2, follow J42, mid downwind. Golf Romeo Bravo, you still visual at the D42 slightly on your left.
Okay, 75 and straight and level.
Was that A firm?
Good.
Eventually.
A firm, Golf Romeo.
Right. So we're going to take it a little bit further this time, so this time we're going to slow down to 50 knots, still maintaining 2,000 feet and your westerly heading.
50 knots.
Yes.
Request vicinity change to Temple 118.430.
QNH 1040, request taxi.
Golf Bravo Kilo Charlie Charlie Gloucester Tower taxi at 1 Alpha 2.
Taxi Alpha 2, Golf Charlie.
Golf Mike X-ray basic service, traffic inbound from Ledbury area is a Eurostar, yet to report 3 miles.
It's a basic service and we will pop out to northeast, go back X-ray.
Golf Mike India, basic service and traffic just outbound 1 question 2 minutes ago is a Cherokee to the north.
Traffic copy, Golf Mike India, also at 3 miles.
Golf Mike India, report descending dead side, runway 27 right turn, fixing circuit active.
Report descending dead side, circuit active, Golf Mike India.
Golf Tango Mike, runway 27, cleared for Tango, winds 240 degrees, 3 knots.
Clear touch go, runway 27, Golf Tango Mike. Golf Foxtrot Zulu, Athena event, frequency change, Campbell 118.430.
Golf Foxtrot Zulu, frequency brief, good day.
That was 50 knots at 2,000 feet.
Okay, then when ready we'll return it back to straight and level flight 75 knots. Changed our heading slightly there. We've moved off our westerly heading. So still maintaining westerly heading, 2,000 feet back to 75 knots.
75 knots.
Romeo Bravo, the wind is 240 at 3 knots, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, Golf Romeo Bravo.
So, fuel 2. Fuel 2. Fuel 2 being the time to proceed to Sky Park. Fuel 2. Fuel 2, proceed to Sky Park via the taxiways. Proceeding to Sky Park via the taxiways. Fuel 2.
Charlie, ready for departure.
Yeah, I lost a bit of height there. I'm just trying to get.
Yep.
Charlie behind the
So yeah, I have control momentarily. So in the smaller speed changes between 70 and 60, held it quite nicely and good control and accuracy there. The larger speed changes, the collective is either too slow to bring it in there. So when we slow down to 50 knots, we gained 200 feet.
Yeah.
And when we were doing it the other way around, we lost 200 feet. So it just meant so you had to chase them all a little bit. Then we had a little bit of a chasing and slight heading changes, etc. Till we re-established it. You did manage to re-establish it, so that's good. But what we want to try and do is be able to do that and slow down without the height change. So you want to be able to maintain 2,000 feet whilst you're changing your speed, rather than have the height change and return it back. Okay, so we're going to try that again. I've given us a new heading there of about 310, but you can give yourself a reference points in that direction. So we're going to hold it straight and level, 75 knots, 2,000 feet on our new heading. And then when you're ready, I want you to slow down to 50 knots, 50 knots, maintaining our current heading and altitude. Okay, you have control.
I have control.
Further rolling is a Cherokee to Z.
So slowing to 50 knots at 2,000.
50 knots, 2,000 feet, and our current heading.
And then make left at Alpha 3.
Alpha 32, L3, runway 27 vacation, Golf Romeo Bravo.
Golf Echo Mike, do you require backtrack?
Negative, Golf Echo Mike.
Golf Charlie, right turn east, wind is 240 degrees, 3 knots, 1 on dead side, descending is a Eurostar, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 27, Golf Charlie. Golf Tango Mike, ready back.
Golf Tango Mike, roger, extend
Okay, 50 2,000.
Final number 1.
Extend downwind 1 mile.
Good, that's much better.
Number 1, Golf Tango Mike.
Gloucester Tower.
Then when ready, we're going to return it back to 75 knots, maintaining heading and altitude.
Cherokee is now departing with a right turn track to the east, followed
Turning 75 2,000.
to, I believe, northbound.
Traffic visual, Golf Mike India.
Golf Mike.
Bravo, could you repeat the clearance again, please? Taxi clearance.
Golf Romeo Bravo, cross runway 22, and then after crossing 22, left up to Alpha 3.
Cross 22, left L3, Golf Romeo Bravo, thank you.
Bravo 2000.
Special 66. Special 66, stand by.
Good, that's much better.
Right,
Rolling with the collective much more now. Okay. So now we're going to try some level turns. So we're going to turn 360 degrees to the right. We want to maintain our 75 knots and our 2,000 feet throughout the turn.
Charlie, basic.
So make sure you're all set up right.
Starboard side, about to turn downwind from the dead side of the Eurostar.
75 knots, 2,000 feet, 360 turn.
To the right.
To the right. Looking outside. All clear.
Stopping the mic, expect leg clearance, brake, special 66.
Special 66, information copied 1040. Requested start clearance and to the north for training.
Special 66, start up approved, QNH correct.
Start approved, Special 66.
Gloucester Tower, San November, Gloucester Tower, QNH correct, taxi 1 Alpha 2. Traffic Mike, runway 27 cleared, immediate takeoff, winds 230 degrees, 2 knots.
Golf Mike India downwind.
Okay, 360.
Gulf Mike India, you number 2.
Okay, we didn't start on this heading, did we?
On the 2-mile final, report visual.
No.
To number 2, Golf Mike India. Medium long traffic, Golf Mike India.
Right one.
Golf Romeo Bravo, it's the right turn onto the apron.
Golf Romeo Bravo, after the fuel pumps, then make a right turn and you should see the marshaller by the yellow Bowser.
Golf Romeo Bravo.
Golf Tango Mike, winds 23 degrees, 4 knots, runway T7 cleared.
Okay, 360.
Clear touch, go runway 2.
That's better. The smoke is back on the nose.
Yep.
Golf Sierra Alpha Romeo Alpha, Clifton with information November and QNH 1040.
And then when you're ready, we'll do the left-hand one, again maintaining height and speed in the turn, 360 degree turn.
Okay, looking left, all clear, see?
Give way to Cherokee.
Above.
Park.
Looking turn.
Abeam the fuel pumps.
Was that for Romeo Alpha?
Hey firm, give way to Cherokee, he's just passing the pumps now, trying to park west side.
Not too steep, maximum 20 degree angle back there, not 30.
Traffic
Better.
Mike. Traffic Mike, basic service.
Basic service, Golf Echo Mike.
Gloucester approach, Golf Lima Romeo November Charlie, hello again. On the Airroads apron, requesting airfield and information and taxi with the information November QNH 1040.
Shin Golf Lima Romeo November Charlie, Gloucester Tower, stand by, get back to you. Break off Mike India, runway 27, winds 23 degrees, 3 knots, clear to land.
Cleared to land, 27, Golf Mike India.
Golf Charlie, Charlie, reports 10 miles east of the field.
Report 10, Golf Charlie.
Shin Golf Lima Romeo November Charlie, give way if necessary to a Cherokee from Clifton, then taxi to 1 Alpha 2.
Give way to Cherokee and then taxi to Alpha 2, Golf Lima Romeo November Charlie.
Gloucester, November Sierra.
Golf November Sierra.
Just before the bend, before the Alpha 2 hold, just by where the runway head side, there is a
Okay, 360.
taxiway.
Good, those are better. So we'll do one more to the right, followed by one more to the left before we have a look at some of the descents.
But a taxiway reflector, and say again where
Get yourself all set up right before you enter your turn. You're at 75 knots, 2,000 feet.
On the centralised taxi for Alpha 2 is just by the bend, just before
And then we'll do another 360 to the right.
Oh, nice one, thank you very much, I'll pass it on.
Height and speed in the turn.
Okay, looking out to the right, clear.
downwind touch go.
And sorry, Governor Bessia, did you say the taxiway sign, was it?
Sorry, second.
What was loose exactly?
It was a taxiway centre line reflector.
Roger, we're back on now, thanks. Thank you. Golf Mike India, left at Charlie 1, cross runway 0436, taxi to Errors, I believe.
Golf Tango Mike, late downwind.
Golf Tango Mike, your number 1 report final.
Number 1 will go Golf Tango Mike.
Just a little bit of height there, so let's bring that back.
Exit at Charlie 0436 12 to taxi to Errors. Golf Mike.
Golf Bravo, Romeo Bravo November, 10 miles to the west for rejoin. Golf Bravo, Romeo Bravo November, Gloucester.
A bit late in identifying the PSI was showing rate of descent.
Yeah.
So we'll climb back up to 2,000 feet. So yeah, you just didn't have enough power in the turn.
Report 3 miles. Golf Bravo November. Governor Bishop, thanks for that. We've passed it on to airport operation.
Gloucester Tower Special 66 is ready for departure clearance.
Special 66, wind is calm, caution, wind is 240 4 knots, caution there's a helicopter at Heliflight starting, taxi upon X-ray.
Copy the aircraft departing and taxi to X-ray, Special 66.
Golf Tango Mike, wind 240 4 knots, runway 27, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 27, Golf Tango Mike.
Special 66, that helicopter is only just starting.
Okay, leveling off now. Building speed 75.
Charlie, reporting 10 DME and changing now to London information 124.75.
Yes, Golf Stairs at Alpha 2, ready for departure and just last chance of any chance of a circuit or two.
Golf Charlie, Roger, exchange approved, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Governor Bishop, was that 2 circuits, was it?
2 or 3 circuits if possible, but we're quite happy to leave the circuit.
Again, once settled at 75 feet, 75 knots, 2,000 feet even. We'll do another left-hand turn at 360 degrees, maintaining height and speed.
Okay, 360 going left, looking left now. All clear from what I can see. Bit down. Bring more power in.
Golf Tango Mike, can we request bad weather circuit this time?
Golf Tango Mike, there's no heli circuit, so approved, report downwards.
Approved, thanks, and we'll go. Golf Tango Mike.
Governor Bishop, the traffic in the climb out is also in the circuit, but for low-level circuit or bad weather circuit, one of them. Right-hand circuit, runway 27, winds 240 4 knots, clear for takeoff.
Golf Lima Romeo November Charlie holding at Alpha 2 behind the Cherokee, ready for departure.
Student Golf November Charlie, Roger, break off from Alpha, you ready for departure?
Golf Tango Mike is late downwind, circuit, touch and go.
Governor Mike, number 1 report final.
Number 1 will go, Golf Tango Mike.
Okay, 360 coming up.
Then make a right turn now, taxi over Alpha 1.
Okay, yeah, a few speed changes in there, but suitably sorted and corrected. Good. Give yourself, as well as using the compass, there's lead and lag in that, so use reference features as well, so you can see you actually end up on the original heading. We're about 30 degrees off from what we actually started on.
Yeah.
Taxi to heading north.
I was using a bit of smoke there, that's all.
7 cleared straight ahead north, Special 66.
So I don't know if I've used a reference point, I haven't actually got a look at the compass
Yeah.
to the latter stages or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
EDC fixed objects, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Landmarks, hills, smoke.
Yeah.
7, you are.
Okay, let's come round onto a heading, let's turn 180 degrees to the right, maintaining height and speed in the turn.
Okay, turning 180 degrees, 120.
Special 66, that'll be a standard heli departure to the north, please, not above 750 feet until...
To the right, sorry.
He said my fixing circuit is active. negative. Winds 240 degrees, 3 knots, cleared for takeoff.
Standard departure, that's Cockpit, special 66.
Golf Bravo November, 2 miles to the west.
Golf Bravo November, report descending dead side, runway 27 right.
Report send dead side, 27 right, Bravo November.
Golf November Charlie holding Alpha 1 ready for departure.
Golf November Charlie, Alpha Alpha 1, land point runway 27, 1 departing in the circuit before you.
Just to confirm, is that line up and wait, Golf November Charlie?
Golf November Charlie AFA.
Line up and wait via Alpha 1, Golf November Charlie.
All stations, Gloucester Town, UKNH 1039, Gloucester Town out.
Okay, 180 degrees complete.
Golf November Charlie, UKNH 1039.
Okay. So now what I want you to do is maintain this new heading of 120, and I want you to descend down to 1,000 feet, levelling off at 1,000 feet back to straight and level flight.
Okay, descending to 1,000 feet and leveling off. Speed, maintain 75?
Yep.
Right, eastbound is a student Cherokee.
RP up.
Golf Bravo November.
Power down.
Golf November Charlie, runway 27, clear for takeoff, winds 240 degrees, 3 knots, fixing circuit access.
The normal speeds for the descent, returning it back to straight level.
Gloucester Tower, Golf Sierra Hotel, Charlie Kilo, request taxi, heavy automation November, on QNH 1040.
Golf Sierra Hotel, Charlie Kilo, Gloucester Tower, QNH is now 1039.
1039, Golf Charlie Kilo.
Golf Charlie Kilo, taxi 1 Alpha 2.
Taxi to Alpha 2, Golf Charlie Kilo.
November 17, with such go.
Golf November Sierra number 1, report final, runway 27.
For final, no, 1. Right here.
Golf Tango Mike, downwind, touch and go.
Golf Tango Mike here, number 2 for the Robin, late downwind, also on the touch and go.
Follow the Robin on downwind, Golf Tango.
Golf from Alpha, 3.0 Alpha 2 ready for departure.
Golf from Alpha, UKNH 1039.
1039, Golf from Alpha.
Alpha, right north, fixing circuit active, 1 on dead side is a bit special descending, runway 27, cleared for takeoff, winds 240 degrees 4.
He said right turn north, traffic copy, we look for him, runway 27, clear for takeoff, Golf from Alpha.
Bit special, Golf Bravo November, traffic departing northbound is a Cherokee, fixed wing circuit is also active with the Robin late downwind and a DA42 early downwind. Report downwind.
Report downwind, and I see the Cherokee on the runway, looking for the others. Golf Bravo November.
Student Golf November Charlie, you can turn eastbound when outside of the ATZ, please, and basic service.
Turn eastbound once outside the ATZ and basic service, Golf November Charlie.
Okay, 1,000 feet approaching, leveling up. Speed back to 70.
And Golf November Charlie, correct. Report 10 miles east of the field.
Report 10 miles east of the field, Golf November Charlie.
Special 66, basic service.
Special 66, basic service.
Gloucester Tower, Golf Sierra Hotel, Charlie Kilo, ready for departure.
Golf
November Sierra is final.
November Sierra, runway 27, then clear touch and go is 240 degrees 4.
Touch and go. 27, November Sierra.
Sorry, Golf Tango Mike, report your range, please.
Say again for Tango Mike?
Report your range on right base.
We're right base 2.2D.
Thank you. Hey, Golf Charlie Kilo, be short delay at Alpha 2. 1 on final, 1.
Okay, when you're ready, this time we're going to do a climbing turn to the left. We're going to go back up to 2,000 feet, and I want you to roll out on a northerly heading.
So climbing to 2,000 feet, northerly heading. Looking to the left, looking up, nothing above. Taking it to 60 first.
Golf Bravo November, you're number 2 question.
And starting the climb.
Yeah, number 1 is a DA42 on a 1.5 mile final.
And the traffic inside, number 1, Golf Bravo, number 2, Golf Bravo November.
Golf November Charlie, thanks for your help. Traffic on your starboard side within the ATZ in my circuit is a bit special.
Roger, Golf November Charlie.
Okay, cross-check balance.
Good afternoon, Golf Juliet Romeo.
Balance.
Romeo information, Oscar.
Get your string, slip balls.
Inbound, crest basic service.
Roger, Romeo Echo, Romeo Gloucester Tower, good afternoon. Stand by, I'll get back to you. Golf Charlie Kilo behind landing gear 42, about on Alpha 2 line of weight runway 270 behind. Brake, Golf Tango right from
Have to anticipate lead and lag on the compass.
Yeah.
Directional indicator doesn't suffer from that quite as much.
Yeah, it's more wind.
So yeah, 40 degrees off you, 30 degrees off you. Intended heading.
Alpha Romeo Bravo, information Oscar, runway 27 right, QNH 1039er, requesting taxi instruction. Golf Romeo Bravo students, I'll get back to you someday. Golf Jet.
Yeah, there's 2000.
Romeo Gloucester Tower plan usage.
Techno 06 Tango from Gloucester to Gloucester with 23 miles to the southwest. Internal altitude 2,300 feet. And H1039 inbound crest left base, joint 27.
Contact Romeo Echo, Romeo Gloucester Tower left base, runway 27. QFD if you need at 1036. Report 5 miles.
John left base, runway 27, Rockford, QNH 1039 and Wilco. Got a fake thanks. Got Tango Mike, can we request a bad weather circuit? Visual on ahead.
Okay, I'm control, just let you relax a moment. Yeah, so climbs are probably the weakest one. You're chasing the attitude a little bit.
Yeah.
And on that one there, you string with someone like that. So I'm not too sure how you'll get that. But yeah, so just feel that you put. I don't know whether you put right pedal in the collect when you raise the collectors or not. But either way, you had too much right pedal in.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So I think you possibly put right pedal in when you raise the lever like that. And then again, anticipating if the compass and DI are aligned, they need regular aligning if you're doing lots of turns. But the direction indicator doesn't suffer quite as much as the compass does for acceleration, deceleration, and turning errors. So if you are using the compass, as a lot of people do, you need to understand that you need to anticipate where to roll out on it.
Yeah.
Which takes a bit of time and practice. But if you monitor the DI, that will give you a more accurate rolling out.
Okay.
Okay. You have control again.
I have control.
So now we're going to try a descending turn. So we're going to descend down to 1,500 feet and we're going to turn right onto an easterly heading.
Okay.
Thank you.
So descending to 1,500 feet, up an easterly heading.
Yep.
Golf Romeo Alpha, basic service.
Basic service, Golf Romeo Alpha.
Golf Whiskey Alpha, Romeo Bravo, Gloucester Tower, QNH 1039.
Looking out right, looking below.
Taxi altitude 1039er, Golf Romeo Bravo.
Golf Tango Mike, final 27 land.
Golf Tango Mike, wind is 230
Fast, yeah.
knots, runway 27 sails along.
27 speed land, thanks very much.
Overpowering.
Welcome.
And 1107,
Balance.
QNH 1039er.
Okay, 1039.
Golf Tango Mike, just becoming number 1, report final.
Golf Tango Mike, clear to land.
Golf Tango Mike, A firm, wind 23083.
Thanks, I thought that last call was for taxi.
Okay, so you've got an angular bank there of over 30 degree angular bank.
Final number 1.
Speeds at 72 knots.
Golf Sierra Juliet is 7 miles west.
Dropping too much.
Stations at 1 break.
Yep, okay, I have control. So what I asked you there was to make a descending turn onto east down to 1,500 feet.
Yeah.
So we actually only had to turn 90 degrees.
Okay, yeah, I tried to do another turn because I wasn't...
Just turn onto east.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just drop down,
Then
yeah.
have to go, yeah.
Just
And
spiral.
we come down to 1,000 feet, not 1,500 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just listening A to what I've said, and B, I'm not trying to make you keep going round forever. It was just a 90-degree turn.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
An altitude drop, yeah.
But you didn't get your speed. You didn't hold 60 knots in the turn. Didn't pull your carb heat out before I pulled it out for you.
Okay.
Okay.
my procedures, my process needs to...
Yeah, so just thinking about what we're doing there. So descent, power, attitude, trim, car beat out first. Start the descent up. Get that 15 inches of manifold pressure, get it set up, get it 60 knots, go in there, and then give yourself that turn. You're always trying to turn and then set the descent up. But it's probably easier to set the descent up and then start the turn.
Right. So speed, power, and then make the attitude change.
Direct trying, Golf Echo Mike.
Okay, so you have control.
I have control.
So we'll climb ourselves, we're still at 60 knots, I didn't level off there, so we'll climb back up to, let's go to 2,000 feet, and we'll turn onto a northerly heading. So climb up to 2,000 feet, finishing off on a northerly heading.
Okay. 1,600 feet or not below height 1,500 feet or 5 miles.
Just trying to get to 60.
Right hand downwind, runway 27. We've got QNH 1039 and not below 1,500.
Watch your power,
There's
24 inches of power there, not 23.
1,600 feet on the QNH 1039, Golf Echo Mike.
Bravo November, the traffic just landed is on the change of expecting clearance.
Roger, Golf Bravo November.
Golf November Charlie is now 15 miles. Request frequency change to Rise Radar 124.375.
Golf Charlie approved, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Golf November Charlie.
Golf Bravo November, wind 23 degrees 2 knots, runway 27 and clear to land.